tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz at Vivint Smart Home Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Hey, Clark, with the playoffs right around the corner, do you think teams are beginning to feel the pressure?
Yeah, there's a different kind of pressure associated with the playoffs, Kevin. We know that as broadcasters, especially teams that are trying.
Number 2, Derek. Number 2.
Baylor passes to Hayward. And here is Williams. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock to stop the drought. Millsap misses. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Spurs.
Yeah, and we saw them really play a determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting those good second chance looks. Really loved their aggressiveness.
Here's Exum. He has yet to score. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him. Los Angeles leading by 5. Kobe dishes to Gasol. Pass to Kobe. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the inside. And Baylor throws it down.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Gasol kicks to Randall. Five to shoot. Shoots it. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Exum. Millsap against Gasol. Outside Millsap. Here's Williams. And Gasol sends it back.
Great wingspan in use that time from Pau Gasol. Did a nice job affecting that shot. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Back to Kobe. The shot. Millsap grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for them here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Thompson throws it down.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Look at the Lakers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Jazz. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And when I look at the Lakers, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
Williams.
And you watch Williams play. Physical point guard, draws a lot of contact throughout the course of a game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That one is off. The Jazz making a switch here. Kirilenko's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Kobe. He hits the second from the line. Here's Arenas. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Randall for the three. Hands it from downtown. Randall's got 7 points.
And the lefty stroke of Randall. That three-point shot is going to get even better with time, guys.
Now Williams. Baylor is screen on Arenas. Here's Williams. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Picked by Randall. Power down with both hands.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams with the ball.
Los Angeles number
For the Jazz. Monroe's checked in for Baylor. Daniel Tice comes in for Paul Millsap. And Terry subbed in for Dante Exum. The Lakers also changing it up. Hill comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Artest in for Randall. Hill against Monroe. Right side, Kirilenko. They get it back. Terry the pass to Tice. Terry dishes to Williams. Back to Terry. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Down low. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's so focused as a player. Gasol sticks with his play and just draws the foul on that shot.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense, not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Robinson's checked in for Terry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Utah calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Warren's checked in for the Jazz. And now let's find out which teams excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. The Lakers, number 1.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Outside Williams.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Warren. Pass to Tice. Up top Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Artest with the screen on Warren. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Monroe with the screen on Arenas. Nobody near Williams. And the wide open shot from Warren knocks down the 3-ball.
And when the corner threes are dropping, it really forces a defense to cover a lot of ground.
Pass to Gasol. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And Gasol with the dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Williams. Misses in close.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Odom, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kobe comes in for Gilbert Arenas. Here's Sims. 59 seconds left in the first. Tice sets a screen for Hayward. Pass to Sims. Back to Hayward. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And a record-setting season continues for them. Now up over 30 road wins.
And well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
Here's Sims. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Outside Odom. Pass to Bryant. Lets the three fly. Dawson with the rebound. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Hayward understands exactly where he needs to get to when the break is on. Leaking out well that time in transition.
Outside, Odom. Top of the key, Bryant. There's a screen by Bryant. Here's the floater. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Dawson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. On our test, he's checked in for the Lakers. Millsap against Randall. Outside Williams. Back to Millsap. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Randall against Millsap. And here's Gasol outside. Thompson, a screen on Williams. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Baylor with the block. Exum kicks to Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Baylor.
And Williams is very effective in that pick and roll. Superb at knifing passes through tight spaces in these sets.
1:44 left in the second quarter. To end the drought. Artest the pass to Randall. Three-pointer gets it to go from beyond the arc. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
That's encouraging to see from Randall. He's working to extend his range.
They set the pick. Here's Williams trying to get open as Monroe. Rejected by Gasol.
And that's how you impose your will on the defense. You've got to be an intimidator.
Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Paul Millsap picks one up.
You know, what I like about Randall is he gives you a different skill set. I mean, a physical forward who can also knock down threes. He can pass it a little bit. He's got a nice all-around game.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. Nash is checked in for the Lakers. So he gets them both.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Williams kicks to Monroe. Pass to Millsap. Over Randall. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Monroe. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's good to see Millsap rise up from mid-range because he's pretty proficient from there.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Randall. Millsap with the steal.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Jazz trail by 13. Williams looking around. Pass to Millsap.
You just can't allow Millsap to get that kind of position. I mean, once he does have it, he's determined to score or at least get fouled.
For Utah, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Teams really benefit from reliable guys like Paul Millsap. He's a determined player and a hard worker who will grind it out and do whatever he can to make an impact.
He's off on the second.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Randle outside. 4 seconds left. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
That free throw good from Randle. Both free throws good from Randle. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback.
Number 2. Derek. Number 2.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Baylor. Millsap finds Exum. Outside Williams. Inside. He goes up again. Out to Hayward. Back to Baylor. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And you got to respect how physical Williams gets with the D. When he senses contact coming, he accepts the punishment head on.
That's good from Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Bryant kicks to Gasol. Hayward against Randall. Pass to Kobe. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent. They have made some nice adjustments.
And not settling for the jumper. It takes it all the way to the rim.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Millsap a screen on Bryant. Williams passes to Millsap. That one goes in.
Tell you what, you can hit him, slap him, try to wrap him up. Really doesn't matter because Millsap is so strong, he's able to fight through all of that.
The Jazz have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
At the line for one, Paul Millsap.
Free throw drops for Millsap.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Pass to Gasol. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bryant outside. Over Williams. Kobe's shot is off.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Hayward against Randall. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles lead's cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Gordon Hayward.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Randall with the bucket.
Go-to scorer in high school. Randall showing tonight that he can do it at this level as well.
Outside Williams. Millsap kicks to Exum. Millsap sets the pick for Exum. Rebound the Lakers. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here is Williams. 5 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by Bryant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 14 points for him. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Free teachers coming your way. Let's hear you make some noise. It's time for teachers.
Jazz making a change here. Monroe's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Artest is checked in. Lakers leading by 12. Kobe, the pass to Artest. Back to Bryant. The Lakers moving the ball around. Screen by Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Bryant's shot is off. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Baylor. Here's Exum. Over in the corner, Williams. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The screen from Thompson. Let's go. Wide open shot is on the money. He's got 16.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Baylor. Over Thompson. No good off the front iron. Los Angeles leading by 14. And Bryant wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Monroe sets a screen for Williams. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And it's Artest missing. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Outside Williams. And it's Bryant with the rebound. LA has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Good-looking screen by Gasol. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the paint. Baylor against Thompson. Nails the baby hook. Baylor's got 10 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Rebound, Utah. Exum with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Fires top of the key. The kick out to Williams. Out to Hayward, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Gordon Hayward. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Utah calls timeout. Karolinko comes in for Gordon Hayward. And then for the Lakers, Hill, he's checked in for Thompson. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Bryant. So it's the Jazz now. It's a 14-point game. 5 on the clock. It's Karolinko on the wing. The Jazz with another miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gobert with a screen on Artest. And finished off by Gobert.
Scary with the ball near the rim. Gobert not showing any signs of backing down.
Back to Arenas. Latrey. Utah with the rebound. Here's Kirilenko. Nothing on the board. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. Third is Dante Exum.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
He's a fantastic facilitator. I mean, just makes everyone around him better with the willingness to play unselfishly. Well, it's been a great month for him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Daniel Tice comes in for Andre Kirilenko. And Terry subbed in for Dante Exum. Pass to Arenas. Gasol a screen. They could use a bucket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Los Angeles, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:37 left in the third. Pass to Tice. Gobert with a screen on Artest. Tice inside. Covered by Artest. Artest against Tice. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First in fast break points. And they have been extremely skilled at the art of the putback. They're ranked second in the league in second chance points. Just aggressive at attacking the offensive glass.
And that #1 ranking and rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And the Jazz making a change here. Kirilenko's checked in, and Gobert drops them both.
And this team really likes what they have in Gobert, a big man who defends and rebounds.
Inside, here's Arenas. Can't cash in from close range. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Terry. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Gasol, a screen on Terry. Down low. Hill trying to break free. Gasol. It's good on the putback.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Outside Kirilenko. Now here's Williams. He has 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Goes up on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Williams against Arenas. From the line. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Exum dishes to Gobert. Hayward on the wing. 18 feet out. They grab their own miss. Here's Warren. He hits it from 9.
The D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Lakers leading by 22. Outside Odom. Pass to Kobe. Clock at 6. Los Angeles with another miss. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done.
When Odom uses his length inside like that, it's really hard to contest him without fouling.
Team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Lamar Odom. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
You look at the versatility of Odom, especially at the defensive end where he can guard multiple.
Substitution on the court.
Find the lane.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Steve Nash. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Nash. So it's Utah now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Exum passes to Baylor. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Nash. Pick up by Hill. High post try. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, Jordan Hill, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers making a change here. Arenas is checked in. Both free throws good from Hill. And here's Exum. They need this. And the shot goes in. Now Arenas. Odom a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Artest. Shot clock at 5. Back to Odom. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Baylor. Baylor's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Exum finds Williams. Back to Exum. Now Millsap, covered by Artest. From the baseline. And that one's good. Millsap.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight will make it 3-0 for the year, with one left to be played against the Jazz.
Shot from the wing. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Arenas kicks it to Odom. Odom a screen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
2. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Garrett Williams.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Arenas with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.